So there's a lot of weird content on YouTube. I've seen the amazing memes, I've seen a bunch of clever stuff too, but this content right here is when they take negativity and just all this horrible frustrations and they roll it into one. Okay guys, so I was on the internet hanging out watching some YouTube videos and just chilling, and then I come across this YouTuber named Waffles, where this guy claims to be some black-pilled YouTuber and shit, and like this whole community, like I've kind of seen it a little bit, but this is my first time diving into this black-pilled YouTube incel type community, and holy crap, dude, what the hell is wrong with these people? But this is some extreme bizarre behavior and shit. Like this is not like healthy, I don't think. What's up everybody, I'm Amaryx, and today we're going to be reacting to one of the black-pilled YouTubers named Waffles and the other incel community forums as well. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to, watch her words. Women are blissfully unaware of the halo effect. Here's proof.
I'm going to start this video by playing this clip. And in it, you'll see how the girl tries to explain why she gave one particular man a 9, then, only to realise 5 seconds later, she also rated another man a 1 who had the exact same feature as the guy she rated a 9. Just one more thing. Do you want to reevaluate Patrick?
No.
You want to keep him? You seriously think he's a 9? He is a 9 in your opinion?
In my opinion, he is a 9. Like, I can't retract that now.
Fair enough.
I feel like I got a good spread.
Yeah. I was only asking that because, you know, he might get upset. He'd be like, oh, that doesn't count though.
No.
Yeah.
Solid smile. He's the only one that's shown teeth out of all them lot. And that's a big indicator. Apart from him.
That's hilarious. He's the only one that showed teeth,
Yeah,
and then the guy at the bottom
yeah.
that you rated a 1 is showing teeth.
Brilliant. Yeah. No.
Wow.
I stand by that.
You stand by it?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So, this is quite a funny clip. If you analyse her body language, you can see the way she tries to hide her mistake.
Hit her mistake? Well, yeah, she's probably a goofy ass dude, and I mean, come on, like, I mean, we all have our own preferences. Like, just because she picked out a guy with like similar traits, and then like another guy with, I guess, somewhat similar physical features, does not mean they're particularly the same person. It's just kind of weird to nitpick something like that. Like, if overthinking a dating scenario or overthinking a social interaction in general is like a YouTube channel, this would be it. And before I get started, Mr. Wheat Waffles makes a video claiming about women's proof of the halo effect, where, you know, the halo effect is apparently some term where it's a effect where a girl likes a guy with amazing looks, super charming Giga Chad chin, super tall and stuff, you know, like maybe like the really generic stereotypical dude, right? Well, while some of it is true, that there are some people out there that aren't always like that.
More favourably for their personality traits or characteristics. So, put simply, if there is a guy that is in shape, tall, and good looking, you can bet women will gravitate to him and label him with great qualities that go beyond just his looks. So they'll describe him as charming, charismatic, humble, confident, even though if you as a guy know he's a pretentious hole.
Now, I do agree on the, like, you know, shallow girl likes humble, dumb, douchebag guy, you know, but at the end of the day, this guy is acting like it's only one side that happens. But no, actually, there's both people that are like this. There are also, like, dudes, humans in general, are just super shallow, and they like a dumb girl and stuff, even though they're not the most, like, you know, intelligent. Bro, I've been guilty of it. Like, I don't even know what Wheat Waffles is even, like, trying to come up with or trying to, like, correlate, but it's just, this is outright just a exaggeration at best, and it's just this type of negativity and just overthinking is just it's just baffling. Like, I'm a guy who's single and everything, and I guess I'm considered lonely and stuff, but honestly, it doesn't even matter to me. Who fucking gives a shit?
When women talk about there wasn't a spark, or I just didn't feel that connection. Because this means they know they aren't attracted to the guy they made these remarks about, but what they don't know is why they aren't attracted to him. You never hear men saying these phrases.
Bro, I've had many experiences with like turning down people I'm not attracted to or just didn't feel that personality vibe, you know? It's literally, oh my god. Yeah, it does happen to both dudes and girls. Get over yourself. This right here is just extreme bias, and this whole content in general, even if it's just one video I've watched so far, is just so fucking weird.
Then not only will it not make a difference, but you'll end up settling for the friend zone and remain in her orbit for even more time, which gives her more attention and more validation. Exactly what she wants. And I know it is a complete waste of time, because as you try to fix yourself and copy the personality and confidence of Chad's, it will never make a difference for how she feels about you, because the real factors you actually need to copy to make a difference are uncopyable.
Now, I can agree with this point to an extent in terms of like what he's saying about using people for attention, or men and for general and for attention. But yeah, there's all types of different fucking like, you know, women that aren't like that as well. And it's kind of stupid that this guy generalizes all women as they're the same, which in fact they're not. There's many of them that you could like plenty of fish in the sea, bro. And if you, of course, not all people are gonna vibe with you, and you're not gonna vibe with all people romantically or whatnot, and that's okay too. And it's just people need to stop generalizing and assuming shit, because once you assume stuff, dude, it honestly makes you look way worse for one, and it's just a really shitty thing to do. Another thing too, if you could handle being friends with a woman that you're once attracted to, try to make that decision for yourself to see if they're even worth pursuing as a friend, or what you were attracted to them in the first place. There's some people who are attracted to some girls because they're really hot and shit, right? But their personality sucks, but you're trying to get in their pants, but obviously it's not working. So obviously you try to be their friend and kind of get in between that. But honestly, if you want to save your guys the whole time, I learned this the hard way, but just be direct. Just tell them. And if it doesn't work out, either cut your ties, move on, because you know if you're not what you're looking for that, or if you just cut your ties romantically and you're willing to put that stuff to the side maybe and be at least an acquaintance or friend after you give it some time, you know, to yourself so you can heal, then yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I've been friends with many people who've turned me down, people who are actually married now, and yeah, it's just not that bad of a situation, honestly. And then what makes this really weird is at the end he says, you know, approach more people, and obviously looks are important and everything, and attraction, and I mean, duh. We're humans. We're all human. The human race. You really think the human race is this some amazing race where we're not shallow and shit? Like, oh my god, I can admit we're shallow. And there's some people that I even dated some people that I liked for their personality, but in the end, it just didn't work out, and that's okay. Wow, so that was Mr. Wheat Waffles' recent video, and that was absolutely a bunch of assumptions and overthinking and just melodramatic. There's probably going to be people that's going to try to call me out or just try to, you know, retaliate on me and say shit like, oh, you're sipping stuff too, and also you're doing this too, it's like him, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, no. I'm giving my opinion and I'm making an observation, alright? But that is not the end for the Black Pill community of what I found. I found something that was also really bizarre that I thought was worth sharing because, oh my god, this is ridiculous to read. Not only they do not like most women for some reason, but they actually also hate a lot of YouTubers, and that's just a lot of them on the internet, not like in person. Obviously, because I'm not going to make that assumption just like Wheat Waffles did. So this forum is called Incel.is. It's a forum of people making threads and typing in rants about their frustrations on life and just what they view about everything around them and around the world. And this isn't just involving women, apparently. These guys also hate YouTubers for some reason. So, since I'm a YouTuber myself and everything covering a topic like this, we're gonna go on there and we're gonna read what they have to say about YouTubers. Okay, so the thread's titled, YouTubers are the most pathetic cucks, and why, okay. On TikTok, you basically only blow up if you're attracted from what I've seen. Think of it as more of a reflection of IRL. Meanwhile, most successful YouTubers become successful from constantly grinding and putting out content. Now you might think that makes them inherently more respectable, but think about it for a moment. YouTube pays like shit when it comes to monetization, which can be true sometimes. Your average person cannot survive very well off YouTube. So when you see a YouTuber who's successful, you know their own life shittier for a bite of internet fame and clout. That's all YouTube is. Losers try to get famous. These days, since most YouTubers are talentless, they get big off discussing off drama or grifting. Which is kind of true, but that's not all YouTubers, again. These people grind and grind, just in the mad hope that somewhere who heard their voice drop in the most vanilla take on a popular bit of social media news will like them. In the end, though, that's what's actually going to happen is their channel numbers will die down and they'll be poor and miserable without any fame to save them. It's brutal. And that is a lot of sense of irony coming from somebody who's fucking angry about everything with women and YouTubers. Like, come on. And Mr. Corvus says, YouTubers get paid a fortune. Only the ones over 1 million subscribers make shit. Even at 1 million subscribers, they could lose it all if they don't grind. You gotta claim charm to get donations from pay pigs as well. Look as Darkside Phil if you want to see what's going to happen to the average YouTuber. I remember Darkside Phil, bro, but that's not, bro. Darkside Phil is hated by everybody. Like, what are you talking about? Not all YouTubers are even close to that dude. And another thing, too, when he says YouTubers and shit are, like, talentless as hell, don't most of them actually play guitar or have a guitar music channels or any type of musical channels in general that showcases talent? Well, I mean, it sounds like you're in the wrong part of YouTube, buddy, because there's completely a lot of people in general that have a lot of talent. You just gotta look from the right spots instead of rage on the internet like a little bitch. Some of them do suffer as they start to lose views. YouTube fame doesn't last forever, especially if you're riding a trend. That is partially true, but also if you're really big in general, and you get sponsors still and everything, you're definitely gonna be be good for a while. And this guy acts like only people with 1 million YouTubers make money. Maybe through ad revenue, yes, but if you're getting sponsors and stuff too and everything, and other donations from Patreon and stuff in general, memberships, I think you'd be more than well off if you have like a couple 100,000 subscribers as well, buddy. And then the guy says something about sponsorships make money, like I said, and then he goes, true. Problem is most YouTubers are complete artards and blow all their money instead of building it up and investing. And that is partially true, but not all YouTubers do it. I mean, shit. There's plenty of YouTubers like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie. I'm pretty sure they invested their money somewhere, bro. And you just gotta look in the right spots, Mr. Joker Face. And the last two replies to the thread are ridiculous because he goes on a racist rant about materialistic stuff and like involving Mr. Beast and stuff, which is so funny. But yeah, I get it's really fitting for his username because his username is Stupid Clown and he is acting like a clown. Okay, everybody, that will conclude today's video. What are your guys' thoughts about black-pilled YouTubers? For me, I think a lot of them are very frustrated and they're extremely bitter at life, man. You gotta get your mindset and act together, dude, because going through life like that is kind of scary and I can't imagine going through that. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. If you really enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I thought I'd try something a little different and something that kind of goes out of my comfort zone a little bit. And I thought this was kind of funny to make. And yeah, I do enjoy making these type of videos as well. Also, bro, only 50% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel. What the hell are you guys doing? Make sure to subscribe because we need to get more people on here. I'm trying to hit 10,000 followers or subscribers. And yes, thank you guys for everyone who is sticking around and watching. Alrighty, my black-pilled army. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you later.